get in your pants.
Yes,
right?
but that's so
But
sad.
the only thing, I mean, I think human beings in general, we want to believe people. But the only thing that matters is what is he doing? Are his actions, what direction is his train going? And are his actions in line with that? Or are you projecting an idea of him on him because that's what you want to see? So it ends up being really selfish. And that's why I stopped feeling bad for women, because it's like...
That's messed up. You should still feel bad for... No, because, I mean, you still should have some kind of sympathy, though, because if we're trying to, like, basically see the best in a man, I mean, there's a little bit... But I understand what you're saying, though.
The reason, and I get that, the only reason I say, like, I don't feel as much sympathy is because if you want to see the best in a man... Yeah. And he is... bringing in, his business is bringing in $20,000 a year, and you know that he's so hardworking and everything, and you see that he could bring in $100,000 a year. That's different. But if you're seeing a man being able to bring in $100,000 a year, but he hasn't even filed an LLC, you're doing that for yourself. It's a selfish fantasy that you've created for yourself that he may or may not want to participate in. And I know it's weird to think of it like I'm being selfish because I'm seeing a better version of a person. But yeah, when you've negotiated an idea of somebody that they haven't actually wanted for, or they don't actually want for themselves, it's for you.
But if a man comes in saying that I want to be X, I'm trying to be X, Y, and Z, and this is who I want to be. So in your opinion, if we don't see anything, it's best to just either address it, don't listen to it.
What's the saying? Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear?
Yeah. Okay. So when do you think it's a good age for men to be in a committed relationship?
I've heard different. I mean, I'm 29, so I'm not committing or relationshiping for a while. But
I remember you saying that.
I've heard some people say 35. I've heard some people say 30. Yeah. But especially nowadays, like I say, until you've become what you want to become for yourself, and not necessarily like the peak of who you're going to become. Yeah. Because I think a woman can take you to the next level, but at least to a point where certain things are on autopilot, you have certain systems in place, you're able to allocate time to cultivating a relationship. Until you can do that, you don't deserve it. Ooh. You have work to do.
So you feel like a man should deserve a good relationship?
Absolutely.
Really? Because I remember when we had the panel where we were having that discussion. I know there was a topic of women constantly saying that they deserve certain things.
I deserve.
So, but you're saying that, so it's interesting. So, because I know a lot of the men were saying, like, women got to stop saying that we deserve a good man and things like that. Yeah. You should earn that. But for you, you're saying as a man, you don't deserve.
You don't deserve anything. Yeah. I don't think anybody deserves anything. I think deserve is a terrible word because it creates entitlement. I think it's about what you qualify for. Yeah. Right? And like I said, before, life is pretty much about picking your struggle. Life is not about being happy. It's not about being sad. It's about picking the struggle that you're the most excited to face. Right? And everything is work. Work is work. A relationship is work. Children is work. Everything is work. So you have to have the disposition and the patience and the attentiveness to be able to pour into that. But until you've covered your fronts, you provide and protect fronts for yourself. You've established, you know what I'm saying? You've steered your spaceship in the right direction. Why are you asking people to climb on board?
That's true.